End of the day, look, we can definitely get better. I think this break has actually come a good time for Chelsea. Because Palmer should hopefully be back after the break. Delap, it's looking like he's going to be out for a second, bro, yeah? But we're bringing back Mark Gill. And right now, that's been going crazy. Some people are happy with it. Some people are like, oh my God, we still need someone else and all of these things. And I'm like, realistically, Rants, Delap gets injured on a Saturday, yeah? With 2 days left to go. Who are you going to be able to bring in right now that's going to be happy to be a third choice striker? When Delap comes back, that person's going to drop back into third choice, bro. Yeah? So it's either you bring in a guy like a Jamie Vardy, who just got to move, yeah? He's not available anymore, and you know Chelsea aren't going to do that. Or you bring someone in like a Gil or a Mweka, you promote a Mweka. Someone in their prime right now is not going to come Chelsea to sit on the bench when Delap comes back. They're just not going to do it. So man are just, oh, why don't we go get a striker? And I'm like, who? Even Strand Larsen, you're looking at Strand Larsen. Wolves don't want to get rid of this guy. And even if he was to come, do you think he wants to come and be third choice? Do you think he wants to just sit around and say, bro, okay, cool, I'll do you man a local favor right now? That's why Jackson said, piss off, mate. I'm going to Germany. Yeah? Because you man, like...
What happened with the Jackson situation? Because apparently you told him to come back, but now you're getting a big loan fee. Like, what? Hey, bro,
even more.
Break down what happened.
So basically, what's happened with Jackson, right? Obviously, Delap gets injured. When he was in Munich, we said to him, yo, bro, he got to come back. He got to come back, yeah? And he was angry, apparently. He said, no, he doesn't want to come back. Bayern Munich sent him back to London. So it looked like the deal was off, right? But then they were still persisting that he was going to Germany. That was the agent and obviously Jackson himself, right? So he doesn't want to come. He doesn't want to come back at all. And the club have basically come out and saying they don't want to bring an unhappy player into the dressing room, which is understandable, bro, right? And it's come out as well. Nizza, I don't know if you didn't know this Nizza guy. He's come out saying how Maresca and the hierarchy basically they got tired of Jackson, and rightly so.
He's not the kind of player, like I was saying this, guys, he's not the kind of player you want in your dressing room if he's not happy.
He's not happy, bro. Listen, this guy, I saw him in the Club World Cup, bro. Man's been here for 2 years starting. He was on the bench in the Club World Cup. João Pedro didn't even train for a week. He starts ahead of him. And then Delap is the guy that's coming off the bench, yeah? When Jackson got his chance to come off the bench, he gets sent off, right? So as much as the club should have never had this guy as our starting striker, I agree with that. That's where I defend Jackson. He should have never been depended on to be the guy starting week in, week out. But the reality is, Rants, he had a lot of opportunities, bro. Even last season, I was here telling you, bro, Jackson needs to get dropped. He keeps missing too many chances. Play Mark Gill, yeah? Maresca didn't want to do it. He still kept persisting with this guy. So it's like, if you've persisted with my man and you can clearly see that he's not improving, it's fair enough that you want to go get an upgrade. There's a lot of Chelsea fans right now that are angry that Chelsea decided to upgrade. But then you're the same people that are crying that we scraped top 4. One of the big reasons we scraped top 4 is because of Jackson's misses, bro. Madueke's misses, bro. Palmer's misses, yeah? But at least Palmer was creating. At least Palmer was contributing. Jackson's second half of the season, he went to Senegal early doors, bro. His head was on the beach in Senegal, bro. He wasn't trying to play with us, right? So I don't understand this thing. Like, people are losing their head. Oh, we're stupid for sending Jackson away. And I'm like, Jackson doesn't want to stay. So what do you want us to do? Do you want us to keep this guy?
Yeah, and he didn't want to stay for the whole summer. He was looking for a way out.
He wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, we need 3 strikers. We need 3 strikers. Don't tell me about other teams that don't have 3 strikers, bro.
Yeah, but knowing that, why did Chelsea even think of asking him to come back, bro? Like, where did that even come from? Because to me, that was crazy.
Bro, obviously because the whole Delap thing happened, didn't it? So it's like, okay.
But even so, like, you know the character you're dealing with.
It's true. It's true. But you can only try. You can only try and see. And obviously, he said no, innit? He doesn't want to do it. The bridges have been burnt. And obviously, it's an ego thing, Rants, man. Like, you've been starting week in, week out for 2 years, and then someone's just come and taken your job. It's like right now, bro.
2 men have taken your job because João Pedro and Delap are ahead of you now.
Bro, 2 men have taken your job, bro. It's like right now, you're the star for a company. You're working for a company right now. You get all the sales and that, yeah? A new guy comes, makes a couple sales. They even tell you to move from your chair, and they say, oh, he's going to sit here now. They send you to
back. Got your office and that. It's crazy.
Man's got your office and that, yeah? You know what I mean? He's even got your chair, your comfortable chair. He's got that now. That's what it is. Your ego is going to be hurt, yeah? Your ego is going to be hurt. I knew from day one. I told Matisse, all these man, because Matisse is still crying on the timeline right now, yeah? Big up Matisse, my guy. But he's still crying on the timeline right now, talking about we're stupid for this. And I'm like, Matisse, read between the lines. Why would Jackson be happy being a third choice? It doesn't make any sense. Would I love Jackson as the third choice? Absolutely, bro. But why the fuck would he stay when he's got Bayern on his line? He's got Man United on his line. He's got Newcastle on his line. He's got Villa on his line. What does he owe us, Rants? What does he owe us to be sitting around waiting for someone to get injured? Because that's basically what happened. Without Delap's injury, this deal would have got wrapped up already now. We wouldn't be talking about no 70 million. It'll be the loan that they had before. It wouldn't be no 70 million, right? So you're basically saying that Jackson should have waited around for someone to get injured. What world do you guys live in? He was never going to do that. I wouldn't do that.
And even if someone does get injured, that's not his problem.
You know what I'm saying? That's not his problem. So end of the day, when he decided to leave, I understood it, bro. I was happy to keep him in the squad. No problem with that. But not as a starter. But if man wants to cut because he wants to play week in, week out elsewhere, let him do that. He's been upgraded on, bro. Let him do that. Yeah. And for me personally, I'm not even mad right now. What I'm just looking at right now is Maresca and the management of Guille going forward, right? You cannot bring this guy back and not play him again like you did last season. Yeah. You need to make sure that you use him. Because if you're banging out Pedro's injury record is very good. Very similar to Delap. Him and Delap actually have a very good injury record. This is why it's a bit mad that Delap's out now for up to 3 months. Yeah. Marc Guille has to be used this time round, bro. I don't want to be seeing him getting, oh, here you go, microwave minutes at the end of each game and that. You play him, yeah? You use him the way that you're using Delap if you got to start both of them. Because if you've actually watched this guy, because people don't do research on players that play for them. That's the funny thing about Chelsea fans, right? Unless they know the player's shit. How about you just go do some research and shut up? Because man just talk a lot about things they don't know about, bro. Yeah? Man talk about this guy like we've got him from some nobodies. We got this guy from Barcelona. He was on the verge of breaking through, bro. Yeah? When we signed him, Rants, I remember watching, going on Barcelona Twitter and that. These guys were going crazy. They were going mad. That the fact that they sold him for 6 million, yeah, and the fact that he was literally on the verge of about to break through. And for me, if he was still at Barcelona, he would be in the first team with Yamal and that, the guy that he was already playing with in the academy, because Lewandowski got injured for a sec. He would have been in there now, bro. You know what I mean? You know Barcelona, they like to use their academy, brother. And
no, 100%, 100%. He would have got a chance at least anyway, but I don't know.
He scored on his debut. He scored on his debut. You know what I'm saying? What, Marc Guille got Spain call up?
But that's what they're saying.
Is that what's happening right now?
Bro, to be fair, what I've seen of this guy,
man are laughing in the chat, but you were laughing at me when I was talking about Esteval. So we'll see who laughs.
What I've seen of him, he look. I'll be real. He looks decent. Like,
bro, his movement is very good, bro. He looks
decent. I think he looks quite intelligent and he looks decent on the ball, bro. From what I've seen, I've only seen him play in the Conference League for you, like, and he looks like he's got a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he looks like he's got a bit. I just don't know.
But beggars can't be choosers.
I don't know if he's Premier. I don't know if he's good enough to play in the Premier yet, but he's got a bit. Like, bro, do you know what I mean? He's not shit, bro.
Nah, for me, he's got the fundamentals to play in the league, bro. Because I'm looking at his physicality, I'm looking at his height, I'm looking at his movement. Yeah, I'm looking at his ability on the ball. He's not no Gyökeres on the ball. He can actually, bro. They got my man from La Masia, bro.
Gyökeres catching strays already. I hear it.
No Gyökeres on the ball, bro. Like, what? If you play for Barcelona, if you've got a heavy touch, you know what I'm saying? This guy's got a clean touch. He knows how to play. He even plays with low socks. He even plays with low socks, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. So man need to familiarize themselves with him. You're gonna see this season the way that he presses off the ball, bruv. Yeah. He presses people into mistakes. When I was watching his games back, Rants, I was showing the man them in my group chat, yeah, the amount of goals or chances that will come in just from him pressing. Man will press you. The way he presses is venomous, yeah? And then the movement. He scored the other day for Sunderland. I don't give a shit if it was against Huddersfield. Go watch the movement in the box, right? Jackson, if he was in that similar position, I swear to God, he would have watched the ball just fly past him. You see Guille looking at the winger. I don't know if you've seen the goal that he scored, yeah? You see him looking at the winger. As soon as the winger makes that ball, the cross, man just quickly dives in, near post, goal, yeah? And I'm looking at guys like Neto whipping it in, where he was get goals like that. I'm looking at guys like Esteval whipping it in. I'm looking at guys like Palmer, Enzo whipping it in, right? He will score goals like that this season, bro. And I stand on it, yeah? Because some of us do our research. So all he needs to do is get the minutes. That's the main thing for me.
But even when he comes back, you know your manager's not going to play him, right?
Bro, listen, he has to. I'm not saying start him in every game. I'm not saying start him in every game.
We've seen him play Neto there. He's got...
Nah, bro, listen, I'm sorry, he can't be playing Neto ahead of Gio there again. I'm sorry, bro.
But
He
watch him do
only
it,
did
though.
that because he got injured. He only did that because he got injured. Yeah, you're forgetting him and Jackson got injured in the same game. If it wasn't for that, he would have been playing. I think a lot of Chelsea fans are forgetting. The last game he played for us before he got injured in the Prem was against West Ham. Yeah, he came on with Neto and they both changed the game for us. Do you get it? They both changed the game. After that game, I saw bare people, oh my God, Gil needs to get a chance now. Oh my days, he looked good today. And I'm like, where have you guys been? This guy was playing well in the Conference League. He was literally the highest goal scorer in there. Still didn't get a look in the Prem. I'm seeing Jackson just missing. My man still can't get a look in. Why? You know what I'm saying? Just throw man in. He's there to be used, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm kind of looking at it right now. You have to manage this squad well, and you have to play this guy. You have to play this guy, bro.